Yeah.
Hello, my name is G. Today I read one book from the Reading Level Q about a story of a mouse. Its name is Morty and the Teacher's Apples. Now I will tell you about that story. Morty and the Teacher's Apples. Now Morty are on the way to school with his two best buddies, Ben and Fred. When they're going about to the Albert's orchard apple trees, Morty saw lots of rotten apples with worms in it in the ground. He yelled at his friends, "Hey, look at this! Did you remember the day Mr. Albert's were chasing at us because picking his apples?" Ben and Fred nodded. They still remember that day. Mr. Alberts looks very furious when they pick up his apples. Just then, Morty had an idea that is really mischievous. He said to his friend that to pick up all the rotten apples in the ground into their backpack to play a trick on his teachers, Mrs. Wigwiser. The last time that Morty has been angry with his teacher because she talked to his mom when he played at the ground and smashed the cat packs in the playground. When they came to school, Ben, Fred, and Morty filled up the teacher's mouse mini car with rotten apples. Some of them even have worms in it. Then they came back to the class when the bell rang. When the sun came up, the rotten apple had been cooked and it made a mess with the applesauce. Lots of flies and other animals came flying around the car. After that, at recess, Morty came to the teacher's car to see what happened. Then he saw that the janitor are washing the trash can with his hole. And then when the janitor came up and didn't notice at Morty held the hole and ran like a dash to the teacher's car. He thought that his teacher will like the applesauce like the flies do. He thought, and he used the hole to spray water inside the car. The bell rang and he came back to his class. Just then, he saw that his teachers are very sad. The tears are in her eyes. She said that there is no chess club after school because her mom is in the hospital and she still has something in the science project to correct. Morty's heart sank. He felt like he have a sick in his stomach. He looked at Ben and Fred. They are like him too. Fred looked like a ghost mouse, and Ben are looking at the ground. But to their surprise, after class, the teacher has dismissed the class because she has something to do in her office. All of the class go outside to play. Then Morty ran to the janitor's room and to taking something, the hole, some soap, and a bucket. Then he ran to the mouse mini car of his teacher, and he started to clean up it. He cleaned and cleaned like his superstar Mickey Mouse, 1,000 times more fast and strong than the normal mouse. When the bell rang for the mice to come home, Morty picked up the things and put them back to the janitor's room. Just then, he saw that his teachers are looking at the car. His teacher said, "Morty, I'm surprised that you have taken all the times that you can play to wash up my car." Morty just smiled when he saw her say that. "But I'm sorry, because before I washed your car, I have played a mean trick to you." His teacher looked puzzled. One of her eyebrows combed up and waiting for Morty to continue. "I have taken all the rotten apples in the Mr. Albert's orchard to put up in your car, but I don't know that the sun was too warm to make the apple cooked and became an applesauce. It's really a mess, and I'm really sorry about that." His teacher looked at her car. Everything was sparkle and was fresh, like he had used the air conditioner of fresh apples. She ran her paws toward the door. No, nothing was slippery or sticky. Then his teacher came to him, patted her head. "You have done a good thing. I know that you will say the truth. I will give you up this time. But I want you to do for me a favor, will you? Would you come to your home and say thank you to your mother?" Now, Morty looked puzzled. His teacher said, "I want to thank your mother, because she has taught you how to wash the dishes after you're cooked." Morty laughed with his teacher's joke. And then he came back to the janitor's room to put the things to where they are, and then came back to the school playground to find Ben and Fred, and they walked home. On the way home, they came toward the Mr. Albert's orchard. Morty held up his nose, like he didn't like the smell of the rotten apples. And he will never mind if he never smelled that smell again. This time, he had learned a really big thing, that do not play tricks on the other mice. The end. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Cười lên mặt cơ nha.